My name is William Gargula, and this is my story. Growing up, my life was anything but ordinary. When I was 5 years old, my parents split and life as I knew it fell apart. I felt like our family had shattered and it was hard to see all the way through it. My brother, he was older than me and he took the divorce the hardest. He started hanging out with the wrong crowd and before you knew it, he was into drugs. It wasn't long before he was in prison and I distinctly remember my mum crying every single time the phone rang with bad news. I felt like I had to grow up fast, but I was just a kid and it was all just way too much. School was my only safe space. I had a wonderful group of supporting friends, but I was always worried about what might be happening at home. I spent lunch breaks playing sport in my own little world, trying to escape the chaos that was all around me. I was just there, existing, hoping to get through a day without any bad news. With all the turmoil at home, I always felt lost. I was scared to talk to people, scared to portray my thoughts. Every time I'd have to talk to teachers or family lawyers, I would freeze up, I would stutter. I couldn't find my voice and it felt like no one really cared about what I had to say. I was just a kid trying to survive a storm of emotions. As I got older, I knew I couldn't keep living like that. At 17, I signed up for my first gym membership with a friend. It was intimidating, I fell out of place. It was a step toward taking control of my life. I distinctly remember sticking to the machines away from all the other people, too afraid to try anything else or ask for help. But I kept going back and slowly I started to see changes in my body and my confidence. The gym became my escape, a place to clear my mind and start a new future for myself. It wasn't just about getting stronger physically, it was more about creating a new path, a path away from drug addiction and jail that I'd seen all my life. Through consistency and determination, I started to gain some control over my life. I wasn't just the kid who was left behind anymore, I was becoming someone new. At 19, my brother got out of prison, and for a while I thought he was on the right track. He was fine for 4 or 5 months and then he started hanging out with the wrong people all over again, started doing drugs. It was almost as if he couldn't live a non-institutionalized life. He stole from me, ended up back in prison, and it was almost like another betrayal. At that moment, I had to decide whether I was going to fall into despair or keep moving forward. I chose the latter, my newfound love for the gym and the strength that I'd built within to keep me focused. The gym taught me resilience, but it also taught me that I could change my life if I wanted it badly enough. I started my own business, helping other people with their own challenges. I found purpose in helping others, knowing what it was like to feel lost without having any direction. Today, I have a partner who supports me and we're building a life that I never thought possible. I want to encourage others going through tough times to find your own strength, whether it's through the gym or a passion or taking that first step. You don't have to follow the same path as all of your family. You can create a new one. It won't be easy, but it is worth it. If there's one thing that I've learned, you can take control of your life. You don't have to let the past define you. You can choose to be something different, something better. So take that first step, even if it's small, and keep moving forward. You have the power to change your story. And if you're struggling to find that sense of urgency, just sit down and think, if I keep going on the same path for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, where am I going to be? How will it affect not only you, but your relationships, your family, your parents, your kids, your husband, your wife, your relationships, your co-workers, everything that has got to do with your life. So please do yourself a favor. Set yourself a goal, even if it's a small one, and start walking towards it. Because life has so much to offer and we're only on this planet for such a short period of time.